After a great time in Istanbul and Cappadocia, we had to get a local bus to Nevşehir. From here, our night bus to Denizli would be leaving. We barely made it to the night bus in time, but we arrived in Denizli at 6 a.m. where they brought us to a smaller shuttle bus for the last stretch to Pamukkale. Right, so it may not be open yet and we cannot go in at 6:30 as we thought we could. It's only open at 8, but we are being treated to a sunrise and so many balloons. Since we didn't get to see any balloons in Cappadocia, this was an absolute magical surprise. Once the clock hit 8, we were the first ones through the door. We couldn't believe that we got to experience this unique landscape with the balloons all around.
Hey, are you having a morning dip? Judy. Aww.
The underground is a bit uncomfortable to walk on, but it's not too bad.
Ooh. It's so cold, you guys. We had to take our shoes off. So now we are walking on the cotton clouds on the water that is coming down, but it's so cold. Once you get used to the cold of the water, it's actually not that cold anymore. So we did manage to get some bikini pictures and it was actually really nice. So we've really taken in all the beautiful landscapes, the terraces. I was kind of scared because I'm always in places in the wrong time or at the wrong time. So usually turquoise blue terraces look green or brown because it's the rainy season. But this time we got it right.
The higher we came, the more people were in the pools at the top.
It is 9:30 a.m. and the Cleopatra spring pools are already full of people. So we won't go in there, but we are going to visit the archaeological site. And from what I can see, it is going to be worth it. Of course, I've lost her to a cat again.
We paid an extra 10 euros to visit the archaeological site, but we didn't have to show our ticket anywhere.
So this was supposedly the entrance into the underworld. It's a cave, it's also where the spring water originates from, but that right there is the god of the underworld.
It is a bit of a hike up, but this amphitheater is so worth it. Look how well restored it is. And the views.
And once again... I'm taking you home with me.
We came back down and found a nice picnic spot, but we didn't bring any food, so we walked down again along so many more people than before.
We just walked all the way back around midday, and right now the sun is reflecting so hard on the white surface that it hurts your eyes so much, but also it probably burns you really badly as well. So definitely come wearing sunglasses and also bring sunscreen to protect yourself, or bring a cover up. But yeah, I would still recommend coming in the morning if you can.
We had lunch in town and we got so much extra food. It was really, really good. We then walked it off on a quick walk around town.
Quick room tour. We are sharing a tiny bed and we have a small bathroom. But that's all we need for about 5 hours that we will sleep tonight. We have just been offered in the streets to paraglide for 40 euros each, which is half of what I paid in Cape Town for 6 minutes. And we've seen people go down and it looks like a really cool ride. Obviously Zara is still struggling a bit with her altitude,
I'm fear of heights. My vertigo. I swear, you guys, she's gonna get me killed because of my fear of heights.
Yeah, I think this might be pushing it.
We'll see.
I don't know. I think I'm less convinced than she is even, because if I was to encourage her, she'll do it in like 3 seconds. If she knows I'm going as well.
I need my wind girl.
I know. We were gonna have a quiet afternoon.
Oh my gosh.
1 minute you are walking on the street and the next you are flying over it, I guess. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity, especially after the hot air balloon cancellation. So we drove to the top of the mountain, we were strapped in, and off we went, flying over the ancient ruins and terraces. We were in the air for so long.
We did it! Zara, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scary was it?
1.5. No.
1.5?
0.5. It wasn't scary at all. No.
This girl, she has to hang out with me a lot more. I'm not just saying that for my own benefit. But yeah, we had so much fun. What is this noise? Anyway. Oh, is it maybe the bird from downstairs? I don't know. Anyway, we had lots of fun. So much fun in this one day that we did not expect, because we thought we would be broken after the night bus that we got here, which wasn't a good one, but somehow we're still going.
But we made it out alive.
Yes. Pamukkale was 100% a success, and now we are spending the night here, and then tomorrow we are taking the train to Ephesus, or Ephes, as they say it here. Anyway, that is supposed to be another beautiful visit. We have gotten in our PJs and we are trying the local lemonades. We have been obsessed with the ones I'll be showing you in a minute, but this apparently is one from the region here, from Denizli. So I'll be trying this one for the first time. And then the ones that we have been trying all along is this one. Well, there's lots of different flavors, so we've been going through all of them. And yeah, we're obsessed, like we love them.
Our hostel owner gave us a ride to Denizli train station. Here we got the 5:45 a.m. train to Selçuk. You get your ticket on the train, but we then had to move seats because everyone gets a specific seat. We slept through the stunning views for 3 hours and arrived in Selçuk at 9 a.m. We immediately loved how cozy the city center was. We headed straight to Anne's guest house to drop off our bags, and before we knew it, they seated us at the breakfast table and gave us the best brekkie we've had in all of Turkey.
This is our beautiful room at Anne's guest house. We won't be staying here for long, actually only this afternoon. There we go. And of course, how do we start the day?
It was perfect to start our day with. We then walked for about half an hour to the entrance of the ancient city of Ephesus, but you can definitely take a local bus instead.
We have made it to the ancient city of Ephesus, and it cost us 40 euros to enter, which to me seems like a ridiculous price. The prices here for the attractions are so high in Turkey. It's kind of extortionate for what you get. But anyway, we are on our way to visit the famous library that is very well preserved.
We started our visit with the highlight, the Library of Celsus, and we ended with the Great Theater. There is another smaller theater as well, and of course they asked for extra money to see part of the site, the Roman Step House. I hate this about the Turkish sites, especially since the entrance is so expensive already. The city was of huge importance back in the day. The city was founded during the reign of Alexander the Great and was later the capital of Asia Minor when the Romans took control over the region. Little remains of the Temple of Artemis, which is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, which drew in pilgrims from all around the Mediterranean. It is not on the site itself, but it is nearby. Cleopatra exiled her sister here, and Mark Antony ordered her murder on the steps of the temple. We mostly appreciated the cats just chilling around the site and this stunning blossoming tree.
All right, we are almost done with our visit of Ephesus, and to sum it up, it has been overwhelming, quite hot even though it's only April, and underwhelming. I'm almost saying it really quietly, but it has been underwhelming. And I don't know if it's because we've been in Turkey, but we've seen such different things each time. and somehow it doesn't really feel like it's Turkey, or it's like, I don't know, like this could be Greece or it could be Italy, or it just seems kind of out of place, even though it isn't. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just very spoiled and I've just seen a lot of interesting, beautiful ruins and remnants and temples and all over the world. I don't think this is worth 40 euros at all, actually. Oh, the stork! Who's pregnant? Not us.
We headed back for lunch, passing by the Artemis Temple and the Citadel on our way back. Back at the guest house, we were given some homemade baklava. Okay, so we thought that there were a lot of people there already when we were there. But then when we left, we saw the traffic jams and the amount of people that were still coming in. It's obviously the second day of the Ramadan celebrations, or the end of Ramadan. So yeah, just loads of Turkish people are traveling as well, which is why we've had so many people there in Pamukkale. Luckily, that time we managed to avoid the crowds. But in Ephesus, it was just not really very enjoyable, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, I'm happy that I managed to put this all in one video, and it's a shame that we're not ending on a better note. But now we are getting ready, getting showered. We decided to just book a room here at Anne's guest house, which we adore, honestly. And now we can just take a shower and get ready before we get on the night bus. We need to take a small bus, like a community bus, to Cappadocia. Excuse me for my pronunciations. My Turkish pronunciation is horrible. And then taking a bus from Cappadocia to Izmir, and from Izmir to Fethiye, where we should arrive early in the morning. We have another night booked there now as well, and we've managed to convince them to let us in early. Well, early, actually late. So that's the plan now. If you are curious to see the rest of the videos and adventures, then definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the next videos. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!